The supply a narcissist desires most isn't simply about finding someone new. It's about securing someone who will never leave. While they enjoy the thrill of new attention, what they truly crave is a person who remains endlessly available to them, no matter how many times they're discarded, mistreated, or replaced. This is what's known as their forever supply, someone they can shelf, ignore, and then return to whenever they please, knowing that person will always take them back. This forever supply is almost always a toxic codependent, someone who depends on others for validation and struggles with setting boundaries. A toxic codependent can tolerate immense emotional pain because their greatest fear is abandonment. That fear keeps them tied to the narcissist in a relentless cycle of rejection and reunion. It's a connection built on control and desperation rather than love. In this dynamic, the narcissist always holds the power, while the codependent clings to the hope of being enough one day. Even if you were once a grade A supply, the kind of person who provided deep emotional energy, empathy, and attention, the narcissist ultimately knows you can't be fully controlled forever. When you start standing up for yourself, setting boundaries, or walking away, they begin to panic. That's when they turn back to the toxic codependent in their orbit, the one who will always answer the call, no matter what has happened before. This is why many victims of narcissistic relationships find themselves in painful triangles, arguing over someone who seems to be just a friend or an ex they still talk to. In truth, that person is often the forever supply, the one who accepts the narcissist's endless cycle of cruelty in return. When you finally choose to let go, heal, and move on, the narcissist experiences another kind of panic. They once believed they could always control your emotions, that even if you left, your thoughts and pain would remain centered on them. But as you heal, grow stronger, and stop reacting, they lose their grip. Watching your transformation, seeing you find peace, happiness, and independence, creates a deep internal crisis for them. Their illusion of power begins to crumble. This is the part they never expect. Your healing becomes their punishment. Every step you take toward wholeness weakens the hold they once had. While they panic and watch from afar, check your social media, asking mutual friends, or quietly observing. They're building something they can never destroy: peace. So if you're wondering what kind of supply a narcissist desires most, it isn't the shiny new person they flaunt on social media. It's not even the grade A supply they once idealized. What they long for most is a toxic codependent, someone who allows endless cycles of harm and return. But if you've chosen healing, boundaries, and freedom, you've already stepped out of that category. You are no longer their supply. You are the one that got away, the one they cannot control, and the one whose healing terrifies them most. Your peace is their panic. Your recovery is their loss of power. And that is the truest victory you can ever have over a narcissist.